Are your teams engaged? Are they motivated? Are they doing the most important thing that you want them to do? Or are you chasing them up constantly to try and get them to do what you want them to do, right? This has been a really common issue, and last week I was having a discussion with a client and this reared its ugly head, and I actually asked them these three things. Number one, have you got a structure to your week? Number two, are you sharing information, roles, responsibilities, business updates? And number three, are you being intentional? So, and that is intentional with your touch points. Obviously, we know different people need different things. Some people need more attention than others. Now, a while ago, I did a webinar around how to manage your remote team. So I thought I'd share with you a couple of tips that I've experienced that have been working pretty well at the moment. So when we go to structure, what does your structure look like? The ideal week should look like Monday morning meeting, and that is a discussion around business update, around the bigger business update. What are the trends that are happening? How is the business performing? And then that filters down into the next level, which is really around your team or your department, how they're tracking with their goals and priorities. Number three, it's your team. So going around each member of the team, asking them how they're traveling, what are their work priorities for the week, how are they looking to achieve those. And then looking at the next one around the wins and losses. And that will just ensure that everybody is on the same page when it comes to what we need to do. And then you finally round out the meeting to look at, okay, here are the priorities that I want as the leader, as the manager of the team. Here are the priorities I want for the week. Then at the end of the week, you then round up the week's business. You then look at the team updates, how everybody is tracked against their different priorities. What are the wins and losses? More importantly, it's what has worked well this week, what has not worked well, and then putting an action plan in place around continuous improvement on what we are going to do differently to have a better week than we did last week. I would have then the split of that one would be then after that have some drinks, a celebration, a bit of a quiz, whatever it is that is a little bit more informal on that sort of Friday, almost like what you would do, go for drinks after work. But then it's around the intentionalness of you as the leader. So then you're having one-on-one conversations throughout the week. My preference would be maybe on a Wednesday. Again, informally, just to check up on how they're doing. It's not a check-up and being a micromanager. It's just offering, what can I do to help you? What challenges, issues, or concerns that I can help you with? And then every fortnight, you have a more formal one-on-one over what are their priorities, what are their goals, how are they developing, what are the issues and challenges. But it is a more formal structure. Then you could then look at, on a Tuesday or a Thursday, you can have a morning tea or an afternoon tea, just depending on your team. And like you would do if you're in the office environment, you celebrations, anniversaries, maybe people having babies. So you are having that informal tea, or you can just sit down and have a cup of tea with all lines open on Zoom. But again, it is around sharing the information. I would make sure that you're rotating the chair, so it's not you all the time that is actually chairing the meeting, but it's going to give everyone else an opportunity to realize how hard it is to herd a bunch of cats into a meeting anyway. So just try it. I guarantee you'll get better results, you'll get better engagement because you're giving them a part to play within the meetings, and it's not just sat there on Zoom. Make sure you got the videos on as well, and that will help just looking at people and just checking in on them as you go through the week.